Hello, welcome to a festive weekly update. We asked around for a Santa hat, and this is what we had. Thank you, Ben, for loaning it to us. Not that Ben, Ink Thinker Ben. He did warn us it was comically large, so here's what we have. Book updates. Ghost Buds is at, bing, 91%. So, closer and closer and closer. Haven't been regularly hitting that 4% that I wanted, but 3% will do. I had to do a lot of revisions this week because I had to toss away a big chunk of writing. This always happens, so don't stress about it. Still going pretty well. Just thought of a better direction to take something. Let's talk about the Wheel of Time. If you didn't hear, The Eye of the World Leatherbound is now available for pre-order. You can find the link below. With these, we anticipate fulfillment beginning in early February. Thank you for your patience. We can't wait to get these books to you, but that's about the date that the team has said that we will have the trucks rolling in consistently, and they'll be able to fulfill. So expect your books to start going out then. As soon as we get this process moving, it should go pretty quickly. We do think that some of these trucks are going to take a little longer than others. These are big books with lots involved in them. I don't know if you know, but they aren't all printed at one place. Like the covers are often printed in one place and parts of the insides in another place and then put together at sometimes a third place. And getting those covers pressed with this really nice foiling takes time. So it's possible that the third wave of this initial printing will go out middle-ish of the year. Once we sell out of this, we will be doing another printing. And so there will be books available eventually, but I can't guarantee if you don't get ones during this printing that you'll get them for the holidays next year. The time of year has come again when I get older. Well, I guess I get older all year. This is the time where we commemorate the fact that I have survived another year and the State of the Sanderson is out. It releases on my birthday. A lot of things have happened this year, and we want to keep you in the loop. You can find the text version and the video version out now at the link below. So text version is on my website. Video version premiered yesterday. Anyway, State of the Sanderson is a thing I've done. Boy, we have them on the website going back to like 2011 or 2012 or something like that. So since the somewhat early days of my career, I've been giving an update every year on everything that happens. They've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger because this is me. Some other fun things. Well, I guess our last fun thing. Taylor Realities. It hit number 10 on the New York Times list, and it was also number 3 on USA Today's list in hardcover fiction. This is pretty awesome. I mean, you guys might think, oh yeah, Brandon, you hit the New York Times list again. This is a short story collection. It is much harder to hit the list. In fact, I didn't think that we would chart with this book. The discrepancy between the New York Times and the USA Today is probably because a lot of those sales were at Nexus. We don't know for sure, but New York Times does side-eye anytime you sell too many of your own books, even though we were selling them with a bookstore. If they come in big lump sums, they're like, this might have been somebody buying up his own books and throwing them in the warehouse to get on the list. That has happened before in the past, so the New York Times tends to be extra skeptical for those things. So we probably sold enough copies to hit number 3 on the New York Times list, but also we sold them all in one place, which is something that the New York Times, again, tends to side-eye. And it's hard to blame them with people in the past having spoofed sales and things like that. But either way, we sold a lot of copies of something that we didn't know if anybody would be interested in. So thank you very much. I hope you all are appreciating the goofy stories and the wacky ideas I came up with in Tailored Realities. It is going a little further afield than the Cosmere stories tend to be because I don't do things like time travel in the Cosmere and whatnot. So if I have those sorts of ideas, I throw them in stories like this where they don't break anyone else's continuity or any other character's continuity. And so, thank you. With that, we're going to go to the holidays. And even Donald is going to take time off. Aren't you, Donald? So we won't be back until January 12th. With the next weekly update. The company is closed for the holidays. So I want to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Enjoy your time. I hope you take some time off. I hope you have some time for books and video games and family and eggnog, which I don't like, but I believe Becky is going to drink this one. And we will see you on January 12th.